is our week 3 foundational skills video. We have a brand new skill we're working on this week, and I want you to look at these words I have up on the board, and I want you to figure out what they all have in common. The words are skill, sick, inch, ticket, and hidden. What do all of these words have in common? If you've been paying attention to our other patterns we've done the past couple weeks, that might help you figure out this one. All of these words have the letter I, but that's not all that they have in common. In all of these words, I is a vowel, so remember, it has 2 sounds. It could say I, its name, or it could say it. Skill, it's saying its short vowel sound. It, ick, inch, ticket, hidden. All of these say I. If that's hard for you to just look at and know, say the words out loud to yourself and think, am I saying I or am I saying I? So we just looked at some short I vowel sounds that say I. Now I want us to look at the word crime. It has the word I in it, just like those other words. But in the word crime, it doesn't really sound the same as the words skill or hidden. Crime. So why do you think that I is saying its name when so many of our others did not? Look at the pattern of the word. Look at what other letters are in there. It has a sneaky E, and we know that a lot of times when a word ends with E, it's making the vowel say its name. I, crime. So now, we've been looking at charts every week of different spelling patterns for the long vowel sounds. Remember, long vowel says its name. This one looks a little different, and I've noticed on the pages where you're sorting out your words, sometimes you're not paying very close attention to these headings, so I really want us to think about them. I followed by a consonant. Now, we'll talk about these words here in just a second. IGH, all of these words have IGH. CVCE, that means consonant, vowel, consonant, E. Crime would fit under here because it has that sneaky E on the end. Then we have IE. All of these words are going to have the letters IE. And Y. And these words aren't actually going to have the letter I in them, but the Y in these words are going to make the I sound, the long I sound. So let's look at these words now that we've talked about the headings, because I really want us to pay attention to those in our work. I followed by a consonant. Climb, kind, child. All of these have 2 consonants after those I's. And they're still long I's. Normally you would think that that would be short, but in the I spelling pattern, sometimes they can be long. All right, IGH. Tonight, flight, delight. All of those say the long I sound. IGH says I. Now we have our consonant, vowel, consonant, sneaky E words. Wide, mile, beside. All of those have the long I sound. Now we have IE. Pie, tie, lie. And our last 2, kind of tricky because there's no letter I in it, but it says dry and Y. They're saying the I sound without the I. That Y is taking the I's place. For your spelling work today, normally I say cut out those little cards and sort them like what we had just a second ago. Don't sort them that way this week. Here's how I want you to sort them. I want you to find the word skill and the word crime. Those are 2 of your words this week, and I want you to put them at the top. Those are going to be your headings. Skill and crime. What kind of I word is skill? Short or long? Skill. It's not saying its name, so it is short I. That's what that heading means. All of these words are going to be your short I words. Now, crime. What kind of I sound is in crime? Long or short? Crime. That is the long I. So all of your long I words will go underneath crime. You have less headings this week. So let's think about the word brick for a second. That's going to be the first word that we're going to sort. Brick. Brick. I know it's not saying I. Brick. Ill. It. Brick. The I is not saying its name. It's saying it. Brick. Now, what about the word splice? Splice. And that means like you're putting two things together. You're splicing them together. Splice. Ooh, I hear the I sound in that one. So that will go underneath our word crime because it's long I. Splice. It's a sneaky E on the end. That's why that I is saying its name. So that's how I want you to sort those word cards this week after you cut them out. You got two groups, long I and short I.